Okay, welcome. Welcome to today's episode of the Impact Podcast with Taiwo Balogun. And today we are looking at an exclusive series and it's a live webinar where you will be learning the best online businesses to start in 2025 as a beginner. Yes, I hope you're ready. Yeah. Okay, welcome wherever you are joining us now. Let's see where you are connected from. Yes, like I told you, we are looking at an exclusive episode today, and it's a special one, which is um live webinar. You know, where I will be teaching you the best online businesses to start in 2025 as a beginner. So I want you to get ready, sit back. It's going to be a very loaded episode. Loaded episode because, yeah, it's something that a lot of people have been waiting for. So I want you to stay tuned and also make sure you share this video with someone. Make sure you're sharing this video. Yes, today is the last Saturday of the month of November and also the last day of the month of November. So, as we wrap up the year 2024, we need to get ready for what 2025 is set to do, or what you are set to do in 2025. And one of the things that I will be doing in 2025 are the things I will be sharing with you. Some of the things that I will be doing in 2025 are the things I'll be sharing with you. So some of them I have already started, while some of them I will scale up in 2025 and also look at how to start some new online businesses in 2024. So I want you to sit back as I take you to my PC. Let me take you to my PC and show you what we got to learn today, what we have to learn today. Yes, what we have to learn today, we have a lot to cover. A lot to cover today. So we're looking at the best online businesses to start in 2025, and that is why we are here, because we'll surely embark on entrepreneurial journey in 2025, like I told you, like with what I will be sharing with you today. uh, you just have to sit back to learn some of the best online businesses that you can start in 2025. And don't forget, this exclusive series is meant for beginners. If you are a beginner, I want to welcome you to this webinar. Yes, if you're a beginner, maybe you're just starting online business, or you have been hearing about online business for so long and you have not started any. You have not started any online business before. This is the best webinar to be, because I will be showing you, I'll be sharing with you all that you need to start your online business or businesses as you journey through 2025, even as a beginner. So let's go. And let me also let you know that you need to pick your writing materials, whatever you're using to write, whatever you want to use to write, or whatever, you need to get them ready, because you have a lot to learn. You have a lot to learn. Yes. You have a lot to learn, and I want to also let you know that I have a lot to share. I do what? I have a lot to share with you. So get ready. Make sure you are ready for this class. I'm trying to set up my screen to see how we can all be on the same page. Okay, I think something is wrong with my scaling. So I need to I need to adjust it to see what I can put together here. All right. Okay. Yes. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. All right. So now let's get down to the business of today. Let's get down to the business. Like I told you, we are looking at the best online businesses to start in 2025. So I hope you are ready for what I'm about to share with you. Yes. If you are ready, I want you to type in the comment section, I'm ready to learn. I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn. Just and let me know where you are connecting from. Let me know where you are connecting from. You know, this is a live webinar, so it's not a recorded video. It's live. So if you have questions, I'd like to answer your questions and also do justice to your question. So now let's look at some of the things that we need to get right. Let us look at what some of the things that we need to get right as we plan to start online businesses in 2025. Now, the objective of this course or this webinar is at the end of this program or this webinar, you will have proper understanding of the top online business models that you can start in 2025. And that is why I told you to get your pen and your writing material ready so that you can learn. And you also learn fundamentals, as in you learn the basics of launching an online business, from ideation to execution to what? From ideation to execution. And I want you to know that you are the best person to, you are to do yourself a favor by learning all that you need to learn now, because we have just 1 month to end the year. Yes, let me show my face so that we can talk face to face. Now, you see, you have just 1 month to end the year 2025. I want you to understand something, that you are the best person to start that business, that online business in 2025. You understand? Don't wait for anybody to encourage you. Yes, encouragement is good, but it is good to have self-awareness and also encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. I know it is not easy doing things alone, but in this course, I'll be sharing how you can start or how you can launch an online business, even if it is one before the end of 2025. From ideation. When we say ideation, what do we mean? It means from generating the idea, the business idea, to execution, launching your own online business. So, like I told you, the objective of this course is to have, proper understanding of online business models that will, launch, that you can launch in 2025, and also learn the fundamentals, and then you're going to gain practical skills. And when I say practical skills, I mean actionable steps to set up your own online business. So now, looking at that, there's something I also want you to realize in the course of this webinar, and that is, what is online business? A lot of people, when they hear online business, they used to think that, online business is a scam. It is not a scam. Hello? Should I say that again? Online business is not a scam. Online business is not a scam. Online business is business. It is what? Business. Just like physical business, so also is online business. So when we say online business, we mean an online business is an online business that operates primarily through the internet, where you offer products or services digitally. And you will say, oh, is it possible to do that? How can I do that? Yes, it is possible. It is what? Very, very possible to operate business online. It is very, very possible to do what? To operate online business or to operate business on the internet, to offer products or services digitally. It is very, very possible. And because I have been in this for over 2 decades now. I have been I have been in online business for for almost 2 decades. Let me put it that way. Let me say almost 2 decades, maybe 18, 19 years or 20 years thereabout. But however, I need you to understand that don't doubt whenever you hear the word online business. When we started online business, a lot of people think we were doing Yahoo Yahoo. A lot of people do not believe that one can do online business then in Nigeria. Talking about like from 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007. When we started Forex, it was like, oh, Forex is Yahoo Yahoo. A lot of people think, oh, it is not real. Now look at where the world is. You understand? So online business is a business that you basically operate through the internet, and it could be selling products or services or offering services. And you may say, why do I need to set up an online business in 2025? Is it not an outdated model? Is an online business not an outdated business model? No, it is not. The advantage is that ever after the pandemic, of 2020, online business has really increased, and there is a statistic that shows that there are a lot of money, in dollars that will be made between now and 2035. So, you also need to know that you should leverage on the post-pandemic, because the post-pandemic was a boom. It was an eye-opener. That was when, look at, Zoom has been in existence for long before the pandemic. But what happened? During the pandemic, the business exploded. Bam! And a lot of people that don't even use Zoom began to use Zoom. A lot of people that don't believe that they can use Zoom, both organizations, small businesses, multinationals, individuals, religious organizations, a lot of people began to switch to Zoom, virtual, working from home, working remotely, working virtually, doing services online, and that is the benefit of digital transformation. You understand? The benefit of digital transformation is also going to increase in 2025. So you see, the opportunities in fact, the opportunities are unprecedented come 2025. But before 2025, you need to get yourself ready. You need to get yourself ready, because customers are already adapted to the evolving online shopping habits. People are adapted to that habit of shopping online. Presently, I am in the US. I have 3 screens before me. Virtually everything I use, I order them online. Yes, even my gaming laptop, the one here, I got it online. Through a friend in the UK. I got this screen here. There's a screen here. I got it, online on Amazon through some in the US, and also this one on eBay. There's other screen here that I got recently from eBay. I got it online, in the US, and it was delivered to my doorstep. You understand? Now, even this mic that I'm using, the mic stand, the keyboard, the mouse, the mixer, everything, virtually everything can be can be sold online, can be ordered, can be purchased online. And you may want to ask, have you ever sat down and asked yourself, who are all these things being done like, are they robots? No, there are people behind this laptop, this screen, even this camera, the microphone, the stand, everything. There are people that are selling them. There are those that manufacture them. There are wholesale sellers. There are retailers. People that sell this, that have stores online. So that is what I want you to understand before we dive deeper into the top businesses that we have today, the top businesses that I'll be sharing with you that you can start in 2025 are businesses that I have, like I told you, I have done some of them, started some of them, I am doing some of them, and I will also start some of them newly in 2025. So now let's get down to the business. Let's look at the top online businesses for 2025, which a lot of you might say, oh, I know what content creation is all about. I've heard content creation before. I've heard e-commerce before. I've heard freelancing and also subscription models. But however, I need you to sit back and learn. Now, when we say content creation, the number one top online business that you must start in 2025 is content creation. Now, I hope you've heard this before, that content is the king. Your audience are the queen. Now, let me tell you this. Everything now evolves around content marketing, content creation, and content marketing. Yes, everybody is creating content. As long as you can use your phone, you can create content. And there are 2 or 3 categories of people in the world. There are categories of content consumers. There are categories of people that are content creators. And there are content curators. Now, you may want to ask, Taiwo, what is the difference? The difference is like you are watching this webinar now, you are consuming this content. So you can be in that category. You may fall into the category of content consumers. Content consumers. So meanwhile, if you are also the type that consume and also create, like I am doing, I consume other people's content, and I'm also creating one now that you are watching. I am a consumer, a content consumer, and also a content creator. You understand? The third category are content curators, people that pick, they gather content from here, and bring them together and turn it to a content, either an educational content, entertainment content, or whatever content it is. Those are the categories of content, categories of people in the world. These 3 categories, you must surely fall into one or two. It is either you are creating, or you are consuming, or you are creating and consuming, or you are creating and consuming. But however, if you want to, for you to start an online business in 2025, you must learn to create content. And like I told you, everything now evolves around content creation and content marketing. It involves businesses, multinationals, even, conglomerate are even also doing what? They are creating content. They are using content to market their products and services. Yes, a lot of companies like that, both home and abroad. Everything evolves. The advert that you watch on the TV or on YouTube, anywhere you see advert is a content. And you see, the dimension of the business side of content creation is you monetizing your content. And that is why I said monetize blogs, monetize vlogs, monetize your podcast through adverts, sponsorships, and affiliate marketing. Let me explain what I mean. See, if you can be creating content and not making money. Yes. One of the ways to product to monetize your content is when you know how to monetize content through advertising, through sponsorships, and also affiliate marketing. Now, if you look at the bottom, the description of this video you're watching, you see I have some links there. One of the links on this video has an ad, and in front of the ad you see an affiliate link to one of the companies that I subscribe to in the US that can help you to register your LLC in the United States of America, even if you don't stay in the US. If you are not a US resident, they can register your business here. And one thing about registering business in the US or having an LLC, limited liability company in the US, is that you can operate it from anywhere because you will be doing it from online. It's going to be an online business. So you can have a content creation business or agency that you can do blogs, you can blog anything. When we say blog is like simply means journaling. It means journaling your thoughts, educational thoughts, and it can be monetized. It can be monetized. In my subsequent webinar, I'll be sharing with you how you can monetize all these things. Now, you can decide to have a blog website about health, fitness, wellness, fashion, entertainment, tech, finance, financial education, how to dress, what to eat, how to lose weight, anything that you think of. You understand? I mean, blogs, websites that you can begin to compile and write content on that website or on that blog that you can advertise. You do paid ads so that you can generate traffic to that website, and by so doing, you can monetize it through Google AdSense. Yes. So in the subsequent webinars, I'll be showing you how to do that practical aspect. So you need to understand how it is being done so that you believe that this thing is real. This thing is possible. So also vlogging. When we say vlogging, it means that's the video part of blogging. You understand? Vlogging simply means video blogs. You understand? Video blogs. So you can also vlog, and you can use YouTube to do that. See, let me tell you, do you know how many people that are making a living from YouTube? Yes. Once your YouTube can meet the required threshold, like you need a 1,000 subscriber and also 4,000 watch hour to monetize your YouTube channel. And YouTube will be paying you as long as you create content consistently. You create content consistently and also have valuable content, because that's one thing about YouTube. A lot of people get frustrated along the line because content creation is not easy. Let me tell you, it is not meant for lazy people. It is not easy to create content because at times you'll be thinking, oh, what will I say? What will I create? Which topic will I work on now? Oh, what will I do? How will I go about it? Sometimes it is the gadget. If you are the type that is carried away by the background, the quality of the video, the sound, the production and stuff like that, you might not start anything. But don't worry. You can start all these things with your phone or your laptop. You understand? You can even use the camera on your phone to record the videos. Look at some of the content you consume. Some of them are not created with professional cameras. Some of them were created through phone or with phones. You understand? So understand that. Then the other content creation type that you can go into, which is now popular, is podcasting. When I started my podcast about 2.5 years ago or so, yes, I saw that trend that is, this thing is going to boom. But I didn't take it serious until I think I started taking my podcast channel serious last year. So, and to the glory of God, our channel is growing. Channel is growing gradually. We're growing. Already we are almost 3,000 subscribers now. So you can imagine if, and let me tell you something about content creation. A lot of people are getting a lot of opportunities. They brand deals. A lot of people are getting brand deals. In fact, when my YouTube channel, this podcast you're watching, when we first started, I just did about 3 or 4 videos and I left it for over a year. I didn't touch it. You know what happened? The day I decided to be doing this type of content, it's a business, entrepreneurial, and educational podcast, and I look at it, I began to get emails from different companies that, we want you to advertise or create content about our products, talk about our service. And that was when I got that offer of the affiliate link on the description of this video, where you can register your LLC. And when you use that affiliate, I will be paid a little commission. It's an advert anyway. I'll be paid a little commission to keep creating this type of content. You understand? And that is where affiliate marketing comes in, because I have an affiliate link, and already people are using it. People are, and it is something you don't need to have thousands or millions of followers before you begin to generate income from your YouTube channel. You understand? We have micro content creators or influencers. We have, macro, and we have, the big influencers. And so this is something that you need to look into as you go into 2025, even if it is just, if it is curating content, bringing content together. In fact, now you can even do faceless YouTube channel automation, that you just do voiceover and you put, images together. All these things, you can learn them by, when you take it serious, as in you take it as a business. So that is the number one top online business for you in 2025, which is content creation. And it will surprise you that let me say this, a lot of people don't know this. Let me say it. Don't say I tell you. Let me say this. A lot of content creators don't know that they can even use their content creation business to get US green card. I did not tell you, but keep it somewhere. Keep that information somewhere. Yes, a lot of people are using this avenue to get US green card and also, transition into citizenship. This is first class information I'm sharing with you. So you understand? All right. Thank you, Toby, and also our for Joseph. So I just give you, so you can imagine that you have like 20,000, 50,000 followers, or 100,000, 250,000 followers, like some of our content creators in Nigeria that create movies, create skits, that they don't know that is a gold mine for them. You understand? So let's move on to the next one, which is e-commerce. Now, when I say e-commerce, you need to do, because a lot of people will say, oh, I know about Amazon, I know about eBay, I know about Jumia, I know about Konga, I know about Temu and other e-commerce platform, or Shopify. Now, see, there's something that is coming to Nigeria now that you need to take note of, and that is Temu. Temu is coming to Nigeria, and Temu is one of the one of the largest Chinese e-commerce platform. Their product is so cheap, both in the US and Europe, and they are coming to Nigeria now. And you know what that is? It's going to be competitive for Jumia, Konga, and all other online platforms. But here is the deal. If you can have your own website, now, this is the best time for you to do that. It is the high time. Yes, you can advertise or you can have a store on all those platforms. Like me, I have an affiliate link with Taiwo in the US. And then now this is it. Some people don't trust their product. But see, let me tell you, everything we use now, almost everything comes from China. You understand? So you can create your own e-commerce website and get those products listed on your website. But you have to confirm where you are buying from and know that, all I want to sell is quality something, not like what we have on Jumia sometimes ago that you order for something and you see something else. No. That is the next level of e-commerce now, especially with what Taiwo is planning to do. They are coming to Nigeria full force. So another business is going to, branch out from that opportunity, and that is logistic business opportunity. So all those that have logistic companies in Nigeria, get ready for business opportunity, because immediately Taiwo start operation in Nigeria. Wow, people will order like even food, agro produce is going to be. You can create your own platform to be selling all those things, place order, and also arrange the logistics for delivery. You understand? So e-commerce is one of the top online businesses that you can start in Nigeria, in Africa, wherever you are located across the world. Yes, what you need is look at what people need and see how to save them time and money, and you are in business. Yes. So the third one that I have to share with you is freelancing. Freelancing is now becoming high demand, or a high demand skill in Africa. It is not Africa alone, across the globe. You can freelance anything. Anything like AI consulting is now the big deal. Is a big deal now. AI consulting. You can set up your own freelancing business as an AI consulting or consultant. How? There are a lot of companies that don't know the right AI to go for. You can consult for them, and based on your needs, this is the best, or these are the best AI tools that can help you to efficiently run your business, and it will also increase your profitability. You understand? So you can come on board as an AI consultant to even, educate a lot of businesses that are still far behind, that are skeptical about AI. You tell them the importance of AI, the benefit of AI to their business growth and profitability. You understand? Also, you can even do freelance about graphic design. I remember, I used to be a professional graphic designer. Yes, I used to be. Then we used to look for a job. There was a time we used to look for a job as a desktop publisher, graphic designer. But now, graphic designers are kings. They don't look for a job. Some of them work for 4 different companies, and some of them works for influencers. So you cannot say, I want to employ you full time. A lot of them will not answer you, because they can freelance and get their things done remotely. So that also, you can have a graphic design agency or media tech agency that will house both graphic designers, content creators, where you have videographers, you have photographers, you have digital marketers, people that can create content, and you can have an agency of creating content for people, where you come, you do the recording, the editing, and also, the distribution. That's a business opportunity for someone. Yes. So even content writing is another big deal in 2025. Yes, a lot of people can use they know how to, they might say, oh, ChatGPT is there, I can use ChatGPT. But some people don't know how to use ChatGPT professionally. They don't know how to communicate with ChatGPT through prompt engineering. They don't know the best or the right prompt to type on ChatGPT so that they can get the best of out of ChatGPT. And these things you can develop a business or a course on that and say, oh, I will teach you how to use how to effectively use ChatGPT or any AI. You understand? So content creation is something else. A lot of people are looking for content writers, people that can write good content that will convert sales. And you can develop yourself to do that. You can start up an online business and have copywriters from different countries. You don't need an office to do this. You just sign them up. You use Google Meet or Zoom to connect with your team. And once you have a contract, say you may be thinking that people are paying. People need content writers. Yes, people. It is about knowing the right thing and setting up, getting yourself ready for these opportunities. When you know how to do things, set up your business properly. So we'll soon get there. What you need to set up before you launch. What you need to set up before you launch your online business. So the other one is also you can create a subscription model, and that is a good model where on a monthly basis people are paying you. People are paying you. People are paying you. So you need to create that model because it's a recurrent model that brings revenue through membership sites. Another good business model now, and that we are launching a new a business newsletter next year is newsletter. You understand? It is what? Newsletter. What is newsletter? It is just writing an article informing people, just like you have a magazine or business magazine, but this time around it is digital. You are not printing anything. It's a good model that some people, if I tell you the model, newsletters business model, go and make research about that. Newsletter business model. Write it somewhere. Somebody should type that in the comment section. Newsletter business model. Go and study it. I have some materials on that, a lot of materials, trainings and materials that I've studied. And you'll be surprised that this model, this newsletter business model is silently turning people to millionaires. Yes, you'll be surprised that by the time you have enough people or enough subscriptions, you can sell adverts to companies. You can also create your own product and sell it through your newsletters. You can also do subscription. You can do training. You can do webinar. You can do anything because you are educating people. You are giving them value. So that's an assignment for someone, newsletter. And you can create newsletter on anything, on tech, on food, on agriculture, on what is happening as in global trends, on fashion, on name it, anything, health, wellness, fitness, men's and women's health, anything. You can create a newsletter business model. And you'll be surprised that by the time you have 10,000 to, like, let's say 10,000 mailing list, and you want to sell something through your newsletter, you can imagine if 1% of 10,000 can buy that thing, or 5%, do the math. Thank you, Toby. Yes, newsletter business model is a very good one. We are working on one now. Yes, on travel tech. We have one that we are working presently. It should be, we'll launch it very soon before the end of first quarter 2025. It's about travel tech. And we commit that project into the hands of God anyway. So now let's look at the next thing, which is starting your own online business. How do you start? You may say, oh, okay, I've heard, I've listened. How do I start? You start with ideation. What is ideation? Ideation is to identify your passion and your skills. Identify your passion and your skills. And when you identify your passion, you can use that to generate ideas. You can use that to do what? To generate ideas. And let me say this. A lot of people will say, oh, I studied biochemistry. Can I start entertainment, online business? You can start anything as long as you have the knowledge of what you want to do. You can start anything as long as you have access to the information you want to sell. You can start anything as long as you have passion to deliver. There's a difference between you preparing a presentation and there's a difference between that preparation and delivery. A lot of people, they are good, they can design this, they can put pictures, images together and compile good presentation. But when it comes to delivering the presentation, they might not be good at that. So if you're good at both the putting stuff together and also your delivery, then you are good to set up an online business. Maybe coaching business, consulting business, whatever it is. Or let's say content creation business. Yes. And don't think that you are not good. Some people, you see that you are the best version of yourself by the time you begin to look at that camera. And how do I know that? Go to Udemy. You see a lot of Indians making money on Udemy. And you would have bought the course before you now say, oh, he's an Indian. Oh, look at his English. The English does not matter as long as the guy is delivering, as long as you are getting value from what you bought. And they are making a lot of money from Udemy. All right. So are you getting something? So the first process or the first step of starting your online business is the ideation stage. Look inward. Look at your skills. Come up with ideas. How do you generate ideas? Learn to create time to think. If you can think deep, you can go far in life. Did you get that? If you can think deep, you can go far in life. If you can think deep, you can create that product. If you can think deep, you can start that business. I'm talking to you that you're watching me now. So learn to create time to think. One of the hardest things that we don't want to do these days is creating time to think. If you can sit down, create that time deliberately and say, oh, I want to use this period to think. Don't call it anything. Just say, my thinking time. Get your book, your pen ready when you are thinking about that business idea or that problem that you want to solve. And you'll see that something will drop in your mind. And don't forget, use AI tools to do your market research. And you may want to ask, which type of AI? What type of AI? Let me show you a practical example now. I'm going to show you a practical example. Let's go to ChatGPT. All right. Okay. Now, this is my ChatGPT. Using ChatGPT, somebody, if you have an idea, let me see. Okay, let's use the newsletter business model. Okay. Now, this is how you train your AI to understand what you're saying. This is how you train. There's one thing about AI. You don't just type. You don't just insert prompts. You have to train your AI to understand what you want the AI to achieve. First of all, the first thing is you say you are a professional or an expert. You are a professional content creator. So you have given the AI the designation on what you want that AI to do for you. You are a professional content creator, you type enter. The AI will answer you and say, got it. How can I help you with your content today? Now, when you get that, you now say, okay, I want you to brainstorm some business ideas on content creation for me. Enter. Now, when you click on this, look at it's telling you micro niche focus, create content for highly specific audience, e.g., sustainable living, e-sport, vegan recipes for kids. Look at micro niche focus. The other side is telling us that niche content agency. He has already told us niche content agencies. Another one is AI assisted content creation. That's an idea. This is the ideation stage. Now, vertical specialization, look at it. Focus on industries like healthcare, tech startups, or luxury goods. So this guy is already helping you. AI assisted content creation, AI content templates. Now it's telling us develop AI tools or sell content creation templates for blogs, social media, and email campaigns. Look at that. There's also the personal branding services. So it now depends on your skill. There is here under personal development services, it can be executive ghostwriting. Executive ghostwriting, where you help professionals to write thought leadership pieces or maintain blogs and LinkedIn profiles. This could be an online business that you can start in 2025. It's also saying social media glow ups, where you offer packages to transform personal or brand account with storytelling and strategy. Another one, this is community-based content. This one is where you can do newsletter, you can do subscription communities, where you have a membership website, build a community, a niche community, e.g. creators in the pet industry. Look at that. And pets is a big industry in the United States of America. You can offer, and you don't need to be here. They will get all your stuff online. You can offer exclusive content, webinars, and networking, crowdsourced media. You can launch a collaborative media outlet where contributors, share revenue from traffic. All these things are things. Look at edutainment ventures. That is edutech, where educational and entertainment stuff, content creation courses, teach others your strategies in videography, blogging, or podcasting through courses or workshop. All this can be done online. Interactive learning app. You can develop this as a story stuff, multi-channel storytelling, content marketing, monetization tools, sustainability focused content. That's where green media comes in. Look at this, is a gold mine. This green media stuff is a gold mine. Green media production, where you create eco-friendly content for conscious brands. This is not for everybody. Or you run a sustainability themed blog. You can create a blog or vlog, like I mentioned earlier, basically for green media production. That is, where you look at sustainable or eco-friendly content. Okay, cross media, AI influenced analytics, subscription-based media. This place you look at offer affordable membership for specific types of content. It can be weekly tips for photographers, for MCs, for videographers, for tech people, for cybersecurity experts, for anything. So this is how you engage AI when you are ideating, during ideation. So, we are looking at how to start your online business. So I just engage this. And, at the end of this, the results by ChatGPT, it will tell you to ask you a question. Which of these ideas spark your interest? I can help redefine or refine the concept further. So you can say, okay, let's look at the sustainability focused content. Okay. You now type another prompt and say the sustainability focused content. So you reply, idea sparks my interest, and I want you to help me refine, the concept further. Now, when you click enter, look at what you get. Can we finish up this stuff today? Okay. Now, great choice. And it's now telling us, say, great choice. Let's refine the concept of sustainability focused content creation. And here is what you have: niche selection, target audience, decide who you want to serve. And when you look at that, topics to explore: sustainable lifestyle hacks, eco-friendly product review. Do it yourself is DIY means do it yourself alternatives. Climate change solutions and awareness campaign. Stories of grassroots environmental heroes. This you can begin to curate all these, interview them, go there with your phone or your team, and the platforms and format, vlog and video. This is blog. I told you blogging is a big blogging cannot die. Blogging or vlog, podcast, social media, you understand? Ebook and guides. The business model, sponsored content, membership or subscription, affiliate marketing, eco campaign consulting. Also, unique selling products, your USP. You focus on educational entertainment. You also provide verified eco content. And like that. You have a lot of them that you can now sit down and now work on. So once you identify that, the next thing is you now sit down and do your planning. You do what? You do your planning. Your planning is you create a clear business plan with actionable goals and financial projections. Once you do that, okay, in planning, if you are, for example, the eco sustainable stuff idea that will pick, what do you need? Okay, you want to start a blog. The first thing you need is the domain name. So you can also go back to ChatGPT and say, okay, let's start with the planning and put it there. Let's start with the planning. Let's start with the branding. It will give you everything that you need. Let's start with this. You will give you and say, let's design the brand identity. It will give you the color, everything that you need. You begin to do that. You begin to say, okay, what business name can we choose for this? It will give you suggested names. When you get suggested names, the first thing you go to is you go to Google and search if that name has not been registered. You understand? If that name has not been registered, you pick the name. If it is registered, you go and, tweak it. Then once you now search and you see that this name is not registered, the next place you go to is you go to the place like GoDaddy or Namecheap or, and search if the domain name is available. That nobody have registered the domain name, or some people will register the domain name and want to resell it. So you work around that. Once you can scale through that process, you are on your way to starting a business, as in starting an online business. So after that, you now create your online presence. That is when you can now build a website or a blog, build your landing page, and leverage social media platforms for maximum visibility, where you do SEO. You do your SEO to generate traffic. That is search optimization. search engine optimization, and all these things. You can decide to get someone to do it for you if you cannot do it yourself. You understand? It is better to get someone to bring in a team of both content creators, graphic designer, or and SEO guys, people that can help you to build that online business, and bam, you are good to go. So once you scale through this aspect, the aspect of online presence, then you can now launch. And how do you launch? You can create a strategic launch plan. You understand, where you can do targeted campaigns. You can do both paid one. You can even do online event, webinar, or you can make it physical. You understand? You can launch online business in a physical event. It is very, very possible. You bring in people and you bring in the media houses, let them pay bloggers, let them begin to talk about it. You pay them, even media houses, call 2 or 3 TV stations and let them talk about it. Just a budget-friendly launch. And before you know, all those bloggers, they are the ones that will make noise and talk about it, but make sure you are giving value. Let me warn you, make sure you are doing what? You are giving value, because there's one thing to have a business, there's another thing to give value. So let us look at how to build your online presence. And that is number 1, website setup. Number 2, SEO strategies. Number 3, social media. Number 4, content marketing. These 4 aspects, they are in different phases. The first thing that you need to do is to set up a website. Like I told you, that you go and search the name. If it's a product name or a business name that you want to search, first of all, search that. Find out that the name is available and the name is not copyrighted. That name has not been patented, so nobody patented it, and is available, so that when you use the name, you will not be sued. You understand? So once you get through that stage, then you look at SEO strategies. Even there are some keywords too that some people might have registered. You also need to find out about that, so that you don't use the keywords that people have registered and you are now making adverts on that keywords, and you are just paying for nothing because some people have registered the keyword. So understand that you need to optimize your content for search engines, and so that you can increase organic traffic and visibility. And these SEO strategies is one of the things that you must learn if you are setting up an online business. You cannot be paying SEO expert at all time that you want to create content. So there are some things that you outsource. There are some things that you have to learn yourself. And it's not a big deal. It's a question of time and, interest. Developing that interest that, I want to learn this. I want to do this. I can do it. You understand? You can even get someone to be doing it and tell that person that, I'm sorry, I want to learn this thing. How much will you teach me? Even digital marketing, social media marketing should be part of the things that you should learn. At least, you understand? Because there are times you want to do some stuff that you don't need to wait for anybody. You can just create content and quickly post it and, optimize it, with the right keywords so that you can get the right visibility. You understand? Then content marketing is where you create valuable content to attract and retain customers in your niche. You understand? So all these are the process that you need in building your online presence. They are very, very important. So let's look at the next one as we wrap up. The next thing that you also need to put in place is the legal and financial aspects of your business. One thing about a lot of us, let me show my camera before I dive deeper here. When we say we want to start a business, we don't look at setting up the business, or we don't look at considering the legal and financial aspects of it. When we say legal, you need to start from the business registration. Don't start any online business if you don't register your business. Please. Because anything can happen. Some people can tell. I used to tell you my story, how someone, petitioned me to EFCC when I was trading Forex, and he doesn't know what I was doing. He thought I was doing Yahoo because I was living okay. I was okay. I have all my family with me. Different people comes to me. I was living very good, And it was like, oh, this small boy, where do you see money? And he petitioned me to EFCC. Doesn't know what I was doing. You understand? But thank God I've registered my company from business name to I've even upgraded it to limited. It was the certificate of incorporation that finally settled the case. So when we got to EFCC and they asked me, what are you doing? I told them, who gave you the license to be doing that? I said, my company is registered. And I was in the few days before my arrest was when I got the certificate of registration. So I just told them to bring the certificate of the document. So they brought it to EFCC and I showed them, I said, this is my company. The head of cybercrime was like, what? I'm talking about 2008. An incident that happened 2008. The man was like, wow, seriously? I said, yes. So thank God I've done that. He said, oh, this guy is legit. Let's leave him. You understand? So the first thing is register your business, either in Nigeria or United States of America, as a limited liability company. Or you understand? In Nigeria, we use LTD, which is limited. In the US, we use LLC, and you can even register it as a sole proprietorship business. You understand? And like I told you, I have a link in the description of this video if you want to register your business in the United States of America, your LLC, without, as in, even if you are not resident in the US, this company will do it for you. Just use my link in the subscription and description of this video. And if you need help, you can reach out to me. I will guide you on how to go about it. You understand? So the next thing is think of tax. Think of tax. You may be thinking, oh, you don't need tax. You need to understand how your income and sales tax is being prepared, the requirement, everything. Now, in the US now, when you register your company in the US, what you do is you will get an EIN, Employer Identification Number. You understand? What it means is that company has like a social security number. So if you now want to register, open a bank account, there are restrictions on Nigerian banks now. Or if you are from Nigeria, you need to get ITIN or ITIN, International Tax Identification Number. You get that from IRS here in the US. So also, if you register in Nigeria, you also need to go and register with the Federal Inland Revenue. See, all these things, you may think you don't need them. You need them. Put things in proper perspective so that when you are doing your business, not anything can happen. You can have issues with customer and they will take you to the police station or sue you, and you can bring out documents and say, oh, this is what I do. I pay my I pay taxes. This is my registration stuff. Then also learn how to prepare your financials. How do you do that? You can use QuickBook, or QuickBook is a software, is an accounting software. If that one is too advanced for you, you can learn how to use Microsoft Excel for accounting, and also Canva for preparing your invoice. And you have all those things documented. Even if you are an MC, make sure you have all these things done. I believe Toby is still online with us. Have all these things done. Thank God you work with immigrations. Some of these things are what you will need if you want to travel out of Nigeria. Yes, some of these things are what you will be presented. Even if you are a content creator, you need your tax. You need to do your tax identification. You need to get your tax identification number from Federal Inland Revenue in Nigeria. Otherwise, Facebook will not pay you. So all these things, learn them, and make sure you do proper stuff. Then the other thing that you need is your banking. Make sure you set up a separate bank account for record keeping. A separate bank account for what? For record keeping. And make sure there's always an inflow and outflow in that bank account. Because by the time you have opportunity to attend a conference, a business conference or business summit outside your country, you don't need to go and be doing proof of fund and be paying 4%. You know what some of these banks are making? They are making a whole lot of money from people. They will say, come and put 30 million in your account because you want to apply for visa and we'll collect 4%. You know what that means? How much that is? And meanwhile, you don't need that. Let me spoil that business for someone now. You don't need proof of fund to some countries. Yes, and you don't need it if you set up your business properly. All these things are in place. You have your company registration, your tax obligation is in place, your financial tools, everything are in place, your banking stuff is properly set up, and there's inflow and outflow. It is not the amount of the balance in your account that matters. It is the inflow and outflow. Please, if you're a business owner here, learn this so that by the time you want to travel out, you are not paying for proof of fund, or you are not running helter and skelter for bank statements. For me, I've never used, apart from when I was trying to study ACCA in the United Kingdom. After that, I don't use any other person's account. I use my company account and personal account, and I've been doing that since 2009. That I have some of my friends that I am the one that even write recommendation letter for them on my company's stuff, letterhead, to the embassy as early as 2008, 2009. So all these things, you can do it yourself. You understand? And don't think that, oh, I cannot do it. It is this, it is that. No, you can do it. You can do it. So as we wrap up, if you have any question, let me know. If you have any question, I will be glad to attend to your question. So I will be glad to do what? To attend to your question. So this is where we'll draw the curtain. We have spent 1 hour, 7 or 8 minutes at the moment. So let's call it a day. But however, if you want any help, you want me to assist you in some of these things I shared with you, maybe some of them you want help, you need help in setting up your business, both in Nigeria, in the US, and put all these things that I mentioned together, the structure, the legal and financial structures together, reach out. You can reach out to me through my website, taiwoimpactpodcast.org. You can reach out to me. You have my WhatsApp number there. You can reach out on our social media platforms, and we'll be glad to be of help to you. And don't forget, it's not going to be free because it's a service. It's a service. Taiwo Balogun Impact Consulting is incorporated in Nigeria and also in the United States of America. So if you want us to consult for you, reach out and we'll be glad to do that. On this note, in the absence of questions, so let's call it a day, and make sure you create time to watch this webinar again and again. And I promise, as we step into the month of December, I will do more of this type of webinars where I'll be showing you how to, how to develop ideas. I just showed you one, but out the process of, oh, okay, I've chosen this name. How can I brand it? How can I do the domain registration, host it, then the website design and all those things I can show you before the end of the year, so that as you step into 2025, this is the area I want to focus on. But for you, your assignment is go and make that research. I gave one earlier about newsletter business model. Go and make research about that. And also learn how to brainstorm idea, learn ideation, and you can easily do that using AI tool like ChatGPT. There's also Cloud.ai that can help you. So on this note, let's close for the day. And I want to say, do have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.